This is tile. This is an illustration of how Tai Sabaki, or body management, is used in making Aikido throws happen. What I'm interested in is keeping my vertical line of balance and moving myself so that I don't overbalance myself. So I'm going to connect with him by extending into my arm, but without pushing into him, which might take my balance forward, or letting my arm collapse, which will allow him to push me backwards. What instead I want to do is make a slight connection to him so that he doesn't go anywhere, but that his body wonders what's going on. And then I keep in my balance, I get out of the way of whatever his second attack will be, and I move behind him, dropping his balance. I started up this high, and because I take long steps, I end up lower, and my knees bend. So I start here, and I end there, and I zigzag out of the way of whatever his second attack would be. And as a result, since he's a biped, he falls down into his third point, where if he were a kangaroo, for instance, he would have a tail behind him. That's where he will fall because he doesn't have anything to support him. So when he grabs onto my wrist, I go out of the way of what's going to be his second attack, keeping my body together, and in and down. I showed Tenkan a little while ago. Imagine that I wanted to move him, but without wrestling with him. Where his hand and his center work together are right in front. He has a front third point as well as a back third point, which I just demonstrated. So I can step in, keeping my hand the same distance from my belly by extending it, and then rotate my other foot out of the way. It's an exercise. I've checked to see whether I can keep my balance or not while I take his, while my head lifts up. Irimi. My feet are just doing this, which puts me right behind him with my feet matching his. Then I can move him with my body, bring him around, and my hand comes back up my center, and I throw. And it all has to do with the movement of the body. So it's not my arms, I don't hit him with anything, I move his body to the point, like a vase being pushed off a shelf when there's nothing underneath, and down his body goes. It's not me throwing him, it's me structuring things so that he has nothing that'll hold him up.